You're watching Live and Breaking on Republic TV. I'm Rukma with you, and latest inputs now in our top story. Coming in on the outgoing President Rajapaksa's whereabouts. Our sources suggest that the Maldives is not Gotabaya's final destination. He is, in fact, expected to reach his destination later in the day. And it's been suggested that once he reaches there, Gotabaya's resignation will be announced. You're watching Live and Breaking here on Republic TV, and our sources tell us that Gotabaya is headed not for the Maldives. The Maldives is just a transit point. He is headed elsewhere, and his resignation will be put in. His papers will be put in once he reaches there. Already we have been telling you since this morning that he has fled his country hours before he was set to resign. Our correspondent Lahiru joining us from Colombo. Lahiru, when we talk about the Gotabaya Rajapaksa leaving the country, we do know now that he is headed somewhere else. Is there any information regarding that? Also, now that he's fled, are we looking at the end of one of the most powerful political dynasties that have ruled, Sri Lanka for decades?
Yes, we have been getting information that he is headed to Dubai, but this is not yet confirmed. But we know that Maldives is not his final destination. And also, there are still Rajapaksas in the parliament, that is former President Mahinda Rajapaksa's son, and also the former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. We have not got any information whether they have left the country, whether they are still in the country. But yes, this looks like the end of the Rajapaksa dynasty.
And Lahiru, when we talk about Ranil Wickremesinghe, he has proved his mettle in being able to lead the country earlier in his various stints as a head of state. What about, where is he now? Is he still in the country?
Yes, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, we've got to know that he's going to be placed as the acting president. He is in Sri Lanka. He is in a very secure location because the person who is supposed to be the president has to be protected and guarded. And now he is in a very secure location in Sri Lanka. That whereabout has not been disclosed to anyone. But according to the Prime Minister's office, we've known that President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has left the country. And also according to sources, we know that Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will be appointed as the acting president of Sri Lanka.
Right, and we are also expecting that there will be an election soon. What about the protesters? Has the news of Gotabaya Rajapaksa's fleeing the country with his wife and 2 security officials, has that news spread across town as far as Colombo is concerned, as far as the protest sites are concerned? What was the reaction? What are the reactions coming in? Also from the opposition parties, has there been any statement issued?
Yes. So the protesters are joyful, but they are still suspicious whether Rajapaksa will go to Maldives, and after things calm down, he will come back again to Sri Lanka, because he has not yet officially resigned from his post. And also, the opposition parties have requested the president. They have requested the president to fire the prime minister. They have done it. All opposition parties have requested the president to fire the prime minister, because if the president doesn't fire the prime minister will automatically be appointed as the president.
Right, Lahiru. Well, stay with us. Many thanks, for all the inputs that you've been giving us so far. So as far as we know, since reports last came in, Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has fled the country on a military jet amid mass protests over Sri Lanka's massive economic crisis. It's a country on the edge, and its Air Force has confirmed that the 73-year-old flew to the Maldives with his wife and 2 security officials. They arrived in the capital, Malé, at around 3 in this morning, local time. And Gotabaya Rajapaksa's departure is being greeted, has received mixed responses from the people who are protesting, who are camped inside the presidential palace, even as we speak, for the past few days now, since last Saturday.